What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Alright, I actually have wanted to do this for quite a while. I wanted to put my Hwa On Despair runes, just to try her out in the arena. I don't think I'm going to leave it that way, but I wanted to give it a shot. So, let's begin. I think I'm gonna end up leaving the. Alright, I have to remove a rune from. I have to remove a rune from Shimitai. I'm gonna put that rune on him. And then I'm gonna remove this. Oh, I have to remove a rune from Tyron as well. Make sure I don't screw this up afterwards. Oh, look, I got the whole recording thing in the way. This. Well, depending on what her crit rate is. What's her crit rate? 47%. Okay. This. And then we're gonna go with, what's her speed? Her speed is 34. We could go with a speed rune. Why not? Should we go with a speed rune? Crit rate's gonna go up to. Let me see if I have a decent attack rune. Alright, we'll go with speed. Okay, so I changed around my runes on my defense monsters, and my defense, I guess, is doing horrible. Look at this. I got one successful, but I didn't do arena at all yesterday. Whatever, we're in Conqueror 1 territory, I guess, so we can try out Hwa in Conqueror 1 territory on Despair. Let's see now. Let's bring Theomar's. I can't use a speed leader because my monsters with a speed leader don't have runes, as you can see. Bring him, and we will bring Chloe for a little bit of protection. Actually, no. This is an all-fire team, so... Well, not an all-fire team, but... we need a tank. So let's bring her. Should be alright with this. Let's try out Hwa On Despair. Let's go for him. Not one stun, of course not. I got extorted when I wasn't looking. I had to close Skype. I'm in a Skype group and all the messages just keep going through like crazy. Let's just make sure we don't die. Alright. Well, this isn't that bad actually. I like this with Hwa On Despair. It's not bad at all. Well, what am I gonna do with her? What am I gonna do with her? She didn't stun though. Whatever. There we go. And violent runes just kill the whole despair. Oh. The stuns aren't proccing as much. Why not? I thought twice because of that Monkey King, but you never know. Alright. The thing that I don't like about Hwa right now is it messes up with my entire like order of things. She's not in synergy with everybody in this. Yeah, she's not in synergy with everybody at all. That's the problem. She's going before Chisun. Wow, why? Why would you extort Hwa? That's weird. Alright, let's quit this one. This was a bad battle. That stupid Monkey King. Ay, ay, ay. Nah, this should be fine. Really, I should be going for that vampire. I might just go for that vampire next. If I don't get Chisun right now, I'm going for that vampire. Oh, I'm not getting Chisun. Alright. Oh, nice. We finally got a stun. You know what? I'm not liking Hwa on Despair runes, to be honest with everybody. I'm really not into it. She hasn't procced a stun in God knows how long. Yeah, it's not worth it. I mean, I usually tell people to put. Look, she finally procced a stun. I usually tell people to put it on monsters with 2 AoEs, or 1 at least. But you know, the whole theory behind this is she's gonna end up stunning you and reducing your attack bar. That's why we even thought about it. But it's not really paying off too well. Like, alright. Alright, it's only 2 fights. Let's see what happens. You never know. She just got a nice stun proc, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's do this. End up going for Bella first. Bella's gonna be weakening defense and doing all that stuff, and nobody has any immunity on this team, so... I also have to be careful and find teams that I can fight. So she also stun procced on the Inugami, didn't she? Violent runes just cancel out that stun. Wow. Okay, she got another stun. Maybe I spoke too soon. The game like heard me too. It was like, yeah, you're an idiot, Nick. The game was telling me. Whatever, just in case he decides to stun. Wow, she got another stun. The whole theory behind putting Despair runes on her is if you have a fast enough set, first of all. Okay. Second is she's going to be stunning you and reducing your attack bar. So it's like she's taking away 2 turns from you. So it's not so... In theory, it doesn't sound bad. Can I even do this now with... Let's try it. Let's see what happens. We'll go for Chloe first, though. I want to increase the attack bar, that's why I'm doing that. And yes, that's exactly what I wanted. See, it's not good that against this Praha right now. I actually kind of like her like this right now. I really do. It's really not so bad. I'm also in Conqueror 1 though. Just do that. Just soon as dead. I mean, how many times are you gonna go? I'm waiting for. I wanted Hwa to go. Wow. Wow, that was a nice hit. I'm really liking Hwa with these runes. Let's bring. Oh no, I can't just bring Chloe. I'll bring Jasun for this one. We'll give Hwa an attack buff and see what happens. We'll go for the Wind Monkey King first. By the way, I didn't light up another cigarette. My cigarette went out. Just in case anybody was wondering. So we didn't get the attack buff off. Let's just increase the attack bar. Because of that random stun before. So... oh no, come on man, I'm testing out... trying to test out my monsters here. Of course. That was a nice stun, actually. You know what? She could be pretty good with Despair runes. he violent procced into that. She's not really stunning though. That's the thing, you know, you can't depend on this. It's gonna be so random. Usually, someone with an AoE would do a better job because they have 4 chances at 25% to stun. But this isn't so bad. Okay, his defense. I really want to get the attack buff off on her. Every time? I can't believe that. How hard is she gonna hit? That's it? 6,000? She has a crit damage and speed roll on her. If she would have crit on that, that would have been a lot more. See what I'm saying? 11,000 without the buff. Maybe I should get her crit rate up higher. Try at least. Wow. That's a nice hit though. Do I have any powered up? I have to be powered up though. I don't think I have any. A Despair Rune with attack percentage powered up. Do I have any of those? Let's see if we have any of those. This is at 37%. Where's Hwa? Her speed is annoying me a little bit. What's her current speed? 76. So she's gonna lose 42, and she's gonna get like 5 or 6 back. So she's gonna lose 37, 76, 169 minus 30, 139 speed. She's gonna be under Bella, at least, so that... Let's just give it a shot, why not? It's not maxed out, but let's just give it a shot. And this will be the last fight for the video. I don't know if it's a good idea to give it a shot against this team. Oh no way, Sig is on that team. Should be okay. I think I would rather have Delphi instead. But let's see what happens. See, the speed ended up going in between. What's his name ended up going right in between, or almost went right in between Hwa and Bella. See? No good. But that stun came through. Huh. I'm gonna have to do this just so that we can get the speed in between going a little bit better, and it's not working. This team for it to work, it would have to be tweaked, not exactly the way I have. It needs some tweaking. Like a violent proc would have been nice. I would have been able to go past for almost. Let me see if we could do it now. Nope. I guess Hwa should be faster. The thing is, you end up with a wasted move in the very beginning. That's the problem. That's the main issue, is that, like, let's say you bring Chloe instead of, and she's hitting a little less anyway. Well, actually she's not, because she was with an attack buff before, and she hit for 6,000, so she's not doing so bad. Let's try and mess around with Veromus' speed now. If we lower his attack bar, stuff like that, should be okay now. I slowed him down and I lowered his attack bar, so Hwa's going now. Let's try this attack. If she did a double attack right now, he would have been dead. That was nice. That was really nice. He's not going to kill the whole team. Hwa ends up dying by accident. Whatever. That really wasn't bad at all. It's too bad that Rune I have on... Oh, I didn't see this guy. We can fight him. Why not? It's too bad that crit damage Rune is Tyron's crit damage Rune. I'm not taking that off of Tyron. It's only for this video that I'm doing it. Alright, I really need you to seize right now. Thank you. That was kind of sucky. Yeah, before she decides to start weakening defense and stuff like that. Let's use the second skill. I think I like the speed rune better. I really think I like the speed rune better. What? Maybe not. She just 12,000 hit. That was pretty big. Wow, yeah, that wasn't bad at all. It's too bad that Rune is at 6-star and maxed out. But alright guys, that's the end of the video. I'll talk to everybody
Hey
later.
guys. I know I'm a little late with posting videos today. I'm hoping I could get this one up before 12 o'clock tonight. And then I'm gonna work on my Guild Wars video too. You know, since last night, honestly, once it hit 12 o'clock, a.m. last night. It hit. It also hit like drama time from 12 o'clock last night all the way till 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? Okay. And I don't know what to say about some people, you know. All right, now the drama from last night, honestly, some people saw it, some people didn't see it because it was behind the scenes. I'm not gonna talk about it because it's also freaking childish. I'm over it. But this drama, as of right now, what was done, this is a whole different story. Pretty much what happened is, so I was in a line group, right? And I'm going to start from the very beginning. I'm going to try and keep it short. And some guy that was in the line group. Now, I'm not going to say his name. I don't want to say his name, you know. There's no point in me saying his name. If I say his name, I'm just going to be driving people to his channel. All right? So he goes to me, Nick, you know, I started a YouTube channel. I was in that line chat for 6 months. I don't remember him talking ever. Now, yes, I lurk in that chat and I don't lurk at that chat. Just too much going on in that chat. Like, in 3 hours, it would have 1,000 messages. So and I never back read the line messages, ever. It's so annoying. It's not even funny. So he just popped up out of nowhere. He's like, Nick, I just started a YouTube channel. Can you give me a shout out? And I said, sure, right off the bat. Which was a mistake. And why? Because I didn't look at his content. I have no idea what his content was all about. Okay? And I began to realize I didn't like his content. Why? Because he trolls his audience. It's one thing if you're trolling somebody in a video, and it's another thing if you're trolling your audience. You know? So, whatever was said and done, I actually had told him to his face, and the only reason why I'm mentioning this is because I want to defend myself to some extent. I told him to his face exactly what was said in his video in the screenshots. Now, whether he forgot or not, the screenshots that he showed weren't the entire conversation, what led up to the conversation, how we ended up with the whole conversation. It even skips parts of in between the conversation as well. So whoever sent him the screenshots, which I already know actually who sent him the screenshots. I'm not an idiot. Okay? And you know, at some point I thought I was assuming, but no, I'm not assuming. I'm actually 100% right because I know what I'm talking about. Anyway. So now, you know what? Let him do him, man. I could care less. That was such a I just had my Sweet 16 maneuver, to be honest with everybody. Such a fucking high school little girl maneuver. It's not even funny. Alright? But, and this is a big but, that was like overstepping your boundaries, pal. Alright? And now, I have to watch out on a line chat on what I'm saying. Why? You know, like, that's fucked up. You know, I'm not gonna leave the groups that I'm in already, but as of right now, I'm just gonna cut most of my activity. I have to change my nickname. I'm probably gonna take down my picture. And that's about it. You know, and I feel bad because there's a lot of people on the line chat that I interact with, and now I can't interact with them because not because I don't trust them, it's because I don't know who I can and who I can't trust in a big chat. So, whatever. It is what it is, guys. It didn't happen in any of the chats I'm currently in. It happened in a chat that I already left. But I'm not in the mood for another situation like this. I really, you know what? Even whatever he said, I said, wasn't even that bad. You know? So, whatever. Anyway, that's my small 2-minute rant, guys. Sorry for the videos coming out late today and tonight. You know, it's like, I don't understand why people just don't do what they gotta do and leave me the fuck alone. Don't even mention my name, man. You know? As of right now, I have to think about who I'm going to collaborate with and who I'm not going to collaborate with. As of right now, anybody that asks me for a shout out, I have to do a background check on them, because you know what? When I give somebody a shout out, it pretty much, it's like a referral, and the referral is based on me. And if I give a referral to somebody and it turns out to be a bad referral, I look bad. You know? So there's no point. There really is no point in me giving people shout-outs that are going to sit there and do that. You know, I was a nice guy. And you know what? I'll admit it. I was mean to him, by the way. But I was hoping he'd learn something out of it. Not act the way he acted. Not like a 16-year-old girl drama queen. Like, I don't know. He pulled off like a Justin Bieber move. Seriously, I'm not even joking. He pulled off a Justin Bieber move, looking for attention. Being an attention-seeking little whore. And as of right now, I'm not in the mood. And honestly, I really hope this is the first and last time I even have to mention all of this, because, you know, it's nothing but trolling out of him. Nothing. You know, you look at his page, his thumbnails are trolls, his titles are trolls, everything is a troll, just to drive views. And then he gets cursed out by like 1 million people before I even got involved. So, fuck that. I'm not in the mood. You know, I'm not going to sit here and support a troll. A Justin Bieber troll, too. Alright? So, you want to sit there, you want to talk about how you unsubscribed to my channel. Oh my goodness. You know, you hurt my feelings, bro. Huh. I don't need subscribers like you. I think I've made it perfectly clear on quite a few things, on what kind of subscribers I want. If you actually watch my videos, I think I've made it perfectly clear. I'm not in the mood for the subscribers that, you know, that only really care about themselves, and, you know, they do nothing for the community, and they just want to act like little drama queens all day, you know. I think I've made that extremely clear with everybody, you know. So, guys, that was my little rant. I'll talk to everybody later. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.